Hey, welcome to Dave's Nanotanks. Just a short update. I've got some things going on, and I haven't quite figured out exactly what happened, and I'm not sure if it's over. So there may be a longer video coming once I get to all of that. But I just wanted to let everybody know who's been hearing things in the live streams that I had a problem. I think it's over. I was having an issue with my SPS corals. So let's take a little look at it and let's dive right in. This is my Stylopora. It is definitely bleached from the inside out, and we would call that a STN, a slow tissue necrosis. So normally it would go all the way out to the tips and it would burn out. This one kind of hung in there. You'll notice I'm showing you the corals around it that I'm quite fond of. Some of these acros doing really well. And there's that one right next to it that's almost got like a milliporus to it. And here you see I removed it. I moved it into the back. And as I zoom in, that acro I was just showing you completely whited out. And even this Monty is showing a little hit. I think the Monty will snap back, but that acro is definitely gone. But I had to break it out of there before it spread to these acros over here, especially that green slimer right up on the top there. Bird's nest lost a few branches, but over here, the pink bird's nest totally wiped out. The Pasillipora and an acro above it completely wiped out. It actually got as far as taking out the stylo below the Pasillipora as well. So it was a little rough. Digitata's okay. God forbid this acro. I'm very proud of this acro. I'm glad it is still okay, knocking on some wood. But what I think happened, I mean, I checked water parameters and everything. Notice that purple stylo there that I got from Rico is still hanging strong too. But since this video, it did start to creep up on the bottom. Let's take a note here for some good news. Guess who I found down in the sump? Yep, thought I lost my cleaner wrasse. And there he is. I went down there to get some frag plugs that I always have down in that area. I like to use frag plugs that are cycled, so I don't end up with cyano or things like that or on my frag plugs. But yeah, I think it's finally over. Everything that I showed you that basically I said was gone is definitely gone. I saved a few frags of some bird's nest and things like that. I have some other colonies of some of the things that I did lose. Now, none of my LPS or softies even batted an eye at whatever this is or was. And I gotta bring it down to, I think when I was working on the car 3 weeks ago, I got my hands in the tank and disturbed something. Some kind of, whether it be petroleum oil, WD-40, or just car grease was up in my fingernails or something. And, you know, obviously I didn't go in there with greasy hands. I thought I had washed them. And that's the other thing. It could even be the soap that I was using on my hands. Something just threw something off, and then one of the corals got an infection. And obviously when the polyps and skin blew off of that, carried the infection over to other corals due to the water column and the flow. But I guess I'm going to be more careful. And you know, as you can see, it wasn't devastating. I didn't lose my tank. My tank didn't crash. But I just wanted to make a quick update. Let you guys know that, you know, I'm still in the game here. Tank doesn't look that bad. And it's funny how some things just completely died and other things were just fine. And for anybody asking about the mantis shrimp down in the sump, he's still just fine. Feed him every couple of days. And so, in short, everything's doing well. And I thank you guys for being concerned and constantly asking when you see me in the live streams. It wasn't devastating. It wasn't end of the world. But it sucked a little bit. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll try and get it together and put out a proper update soon. See you on the streams, guys.